Who's chewing? Who's chewing gum? Justin, no, you can't.
Okay. Also Grant.
It was Grant. I just saw Justin chewing. No, Grant, did you swallow it?
No, Grant, you suck!
I did it.
No!
You're a disgrace.
I chew gum.
Wait, hold up. The first thing I want to talk about is Snapchat. We have to introduce ourselves.
Didn't we already do it?
I want to talk more. Follow up.
Ew, but I gave all my thoughts.
That wasn't much then.
I don't think anymore. I don't think any more about Snapchat on the regular.
Do you see what's happening right now?
This is your friend's
podcast.
This is your friend's podcast, and we are your friends, and I'm Alex Comp.
Are you seeing this?
I'm Grant Davis.
Justin Brodzig.
Brett Campbell.
Amanda what?
Amanda Brodzig.
And what's your relation to the podcast?
What?
Who are you dating?
This one.
Who is?
Brett.
Okay.
Hi.
And who are you related to?
Unfortunately, Justin.
Nice. This is your friend's podcast. Okay.
To be on the record.
This is all being on the record. Oh shit!
He just beat the mic with his hat, his bill of his hat.
This is fine. Are you not enjoying this? He's holding the mic. He's just being a tripod for you.
I have nothing to say right now. I feel like I'm forced to say something because the mic is in my face.
So you just said something. You're pressured. There you go. You're very pressured.
Good job, Grant. That was a good transition.
No problem.
Okay, yeah. I want to talk about fucking Snapchat.
All right.
I have links. But first of all, we got some shit wrong about Snapchat. And that is Snapchat has grown consistently every year. They haven't made money. They're losing money constantly. But that's because
their site makes money.
A lot of shit makes money. Because apparently on Snapchat, what you can do is if like in a specific block in LA, you can contact Snapchat and make a filter just for like a block party you're having.
And then that makes money for
that makes money for Snapchat.
Well,
and
when
like
they first made the filters, didn't they charge you like 99 cents?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when they first came out with all the face filters, like I think it was like one of the unicorn ones. I think that was the one that they charged you 99 cents for.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, it was right when they came out.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's also...
It didn't work, so they don't do it anymore.
Right, but then there's Hunger Games filters, and there's movie filters, and movies pay for that because it's...
Applebee's.
They have all those ones that are like on the very far left. They're always advertisements for something.
Exactly. And they have the articles and advertisements that show up on those articles, and if you want to show up higher in someone's feed and shit. So Snapchat does have a lot of avenues for making money, and a lot of it is about advertising and getting in front of people's faces. But they still hemorrhage about like $50 million a year. But they make about like $300 million a year. No, more. They make billions of dollars. The CEO of Snapchat is a billionaire.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, he makes a lot of money. Snapchat makes a lot of money. And they also are the third most popular social media now. They just passed Twitter this year.
So they go Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat?
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
Wow.
Right? What do you make of that face for?
I feel like a lot of people use Twitter. Like,
yeah.
More than Snapchat.
Apparently not. I don't know why.
I don't know. More people use Instagram than Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
They reach out to different audiences.
Twitter's like falling into that like
it's more of a niche.
Yeah. Facebook,
I don't use
Twitter, among
Twitter.
millennials it's Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I think the number was like 11% of millennials log on to Facebook once a month in a study. But what's that, Justin?
It's a thing. Don't worry about it.
Give them some mics.
Keep talking.
Give them some mics.
Keep talking. Don't worry about me.
It's so we sent a Snapchat earlier of our friend. So they're throwing us this thing. Is this color guard? Is that what it is? So they threw up their batons.
They're rifles.
They're rifles. They threw them up and they did like 8 or 9 flips. And just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they're like, oh my god, like 12 flips, and then they do a flip, and then they catch it.
Holy shit!
And then so the point of that is we sent a video of me screwing around with an aerobics bar and said that I was doing that, what our friend does, and then she told me to do that. So now I have to do that with the aerobics bar.
Right. Okay.
So I will.
You okay, Brett?
You will fall. I seem to have contracted a cough.
But I was saying about Snapchat, so they're hemorrhaging money still. They're still losing money. But the idea with businesses like that is because they're growing and expanding, and they keep growing so much that they spend more money than they have because the rest is covered by investors. And
it's like credit.
Right. And there's good debt and bad debt.
It's like our coworker who makes lightsabers says, You gotta lose money to make money.
That's not the saying.
Apparently, he makes lightsaber. He sells for $100.
Mhm.
Apparently, he pays $500 for them.
That makes sense.
Wait, he sells them for 500?
No.
And their cost is 500, or they?
No, they
Cost is $5. Sells them for $1.
What the? Wait, is that including labor?
Yeah,
He's the labor.
He doesn't get paid for it. He makes it himself. He
So-
buys it and makes it, and then
That-
sells it for $400 loss.
Sounds more like a passion.
You gotta lose money to make money. He says.
Oh, that's a bad business plan.
Yeah, we rip on him.
Nice. Keep doing that until
Well, he
it gets
quit.
better. Oh, keep doing that though.
Is it the Dark Lord?
It is the Dark Lord.
Uh,
Send him letters.
He's known as the Dark Lord.
But because of us talking about Snapchat so much and my hate for it, I actually did a lot of investigating and research about it.
Felt guilty.
Felt guilty. We trashed it and we weren't very informed on it. But now I have some numbers and shit. So something that Snapchat's doing to make money is in next month they're going to do 5 short episodes of Planet Earth. Yep. You can watch 8-minute episodes on Snapchat of Planet Earth, which is Planet Earth 2, the new series that's coming out. And it's coming out on Snapchat first before cable.
But why?
Because they think that it will reach a different audience. And if Snapchat can keep people's attention on Snapchat for 8 minutes at a time, that would significantly increase the retention of their audience. Because think of how long you're actually on the app of Snapchat. Is like a couple minutes at a time.
It's like 10 seconds.
Right.
2 to 3 at a time.
Right. 2 or 3 seconds at a time.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is some way to make people stay on Snapchat longer because Snapchat's whole money-making thing is that it's advertising and you want people to look at it. And looking at it longer makes you more money. So they're doing this initiative with Planet Earth.
That's interesting.
Right. And there's a
Is that the only
singular...
one they're doing it with?
What?
Is it just Planet Earth?
Yeah, for now. And if it fails, then they won't do it again. But if it works, you might see more longish form content on Snapchat.
Like episodes of things?
Right. Sure, it's way shorter because Planet Earth episodes are like an hour each or something, right?
Yeah.
Something ridiculous like that.
I think so.
And there's some exclusive episodes, I think, coming for Snapchat, at least one. So that's something they're doing to battle retention rates. But something I found out is that Snapchat does not pay their creators with massive followings at all.
What do you mean? Like the just the people who make like stories?
Yeah, people who make stories that get like millions of views. They don't pay those people any percentage of Snapchat's revenue stream at all.
That makes sense though, because it's
What, does it make sense?
that makes like sense, because isn't it how Twitter pays like people? They get them, if they have a lot of followers, they give them ads to do.
Yeah, so unless those people are doing actual ads, then I wouldn't expect them to get paid.
I'm not sure how Twitter does it, but is Twitter giving those people ads? Like, hey, we'll hook you up with someone, or is it not involved with Twitter at all?
I don't know how,
Because people are making money on Snapchat, but it's like Nike will say, hey,
yeah, exactly.
you
the
have a
companies
lot
are
of...
going to reach out to them personally.
Right, but Snapchat is not, and that did not work for Vine. Vine died because of that, because content creators left. Because they're like, we can make a story on Instagram that's longer. Instagram will give us money, and the brand that we're making the ad for will give us money.
right.
And YouTube shares AdSense with their creators, and that's the biggest platform on earth to make content.
R.I.P. Vine.
RIP Vine. So I think that Snapchat not sharing any revenue at all is a sign that, along with the fact that their user growth slowed down the most in 2016, it hit the curve, which coincidentally Brett talked about in episode 4. He talked about Snapchat hitting some curve, which is actually true. Their user base is slowing down for the first time, their growth rate in their history.
Do they have a good retention rate though?
No.
So then,
Right. So I think with all of this together, it'll end up being like a Vine if they don't.
It's a
do
make or
things.
break, like I was saying before.
Right. And they have like the audience and people care about it. So I think that it's possible because Snapchat's making moves like Planet Earth and such.
Unlike Vine.
Unlike Vine, which just sat there. But Vine was just like a second-hand initiative from Twitter, so.
Yeah, well, they started having their viewers like make the ads, like, or not viewers, creators.
They didn't.
Vine didn't have
wasn't
any say
involved
in
with
that.
their creators at all.
The creators
That's
just
why
did that
Vine-
because they would get money from the people that they were making ads for, and that's how they made revenue on Vine. That's what he was saying about how Snapchat isn't doing that either,
Right.
and then how that's a bad thing for Snapchat to do.
Yeah, because I stopped using Vine because it felt like I was just watching commercials.
Yeah, that does happen a lot. I was watching Daystorm Power's YouTube video about Vine a while ago. Daystorm's an old school YouTuber who makes those like Rubik's Cube raps or keyboard raps. And I'll put the specific video into the show notes that I'm talking about. But it's where he's talking about why him and all of his friends, which is like Logan Paul, King Bach, that Latino dude. Oh, that's what you guys should have done for your emails.
I don't think he's that famous. He's Vine famous.
He's Vine famous.
That's not a real famous.
I don't know,
What's
dude.
his-
Logan Paul's in movies now.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yep.
Hmm.
He's like a
What-
cajillionaire.
Is Latino in movies?
The Latino one.
No.
So
he's doing tours though.
So all we would write in for our email would be like,
I like the Vine guy.
Vino Latino es famoso, and Vine.
Vine is muerto.
Vine es
Muertes.
muy importante. Vine es
Es
muerte.
Yeah. And Daystorm was talking about him and his friends left Vine because he could make more money on Instagram, make more money on YouTube, and Vine wasn't helping them out at all, which is something that Snapchat is also doing. So if Snapchat doesn't learn from Vine's death, then Snapchat soon may...
I mean, they're already better than Twitter. So
Snapchat?
Yeah.
Yeah, in
and Twitter made Vine.
user base. Twitter did make Vine. You're right. But Twitter's been slowing down for a while. That's why Twitter's doing things like
The news shit.
new shit and like videos and giving creators that for those videos like insane AdSense profits, like 80% of AdSense revenue, and YouTube only does 48 most of the time. Like Twitter knows it's what's happening. But yeah, I just wanted to follow
Shout
up
out
on,
to Twitter.
shout out to Twitter. I wanted to follow up on Snapchat shit.
Is that all you had about Snapchat?
That's all I have about Snapchat.
I also like the filters. That's something else.
Filters are my fave.
Amanda loves fucking filters.
Sometimes when we go out to eat at B-Dubs, instead of eating, she'll just film us, and we'll all get filterized while we're eating, and it's disgusting.
It's my favorite thing ever.
It's fucking gross.
I love it.
I don't like it.
It allows you to see them eat in a whole new light.
You'll just be pounding back wings, and then all of a sudden your face is huge, and then the wings are tiny, but then as you pull them out, the wings get huge, and you just destroy them.
I'll post them all on Twitter for you.
Do you have them saved in your memories?
Yeah.
I have them saved. They're beautiful.
There's so many of them.
There's so many.
I
I love them.
I think like how everyone looks at the 90s and like, so fucking weird with surf the web and like it's a kid on a keyboard like on a virtual wave and he's surfing the web and like how that's a weird thing. I think our like 20s or the 2010s is going to be like, what the fuck was up with all those memes and the Snapchat filters?
Yo, I live for memes.
I live
Yeah.
and die by the meme, bro.
We're the generation of memes.
Right, and I think people are going to look back at the 2010s and be like, what the fuck were they doing?
Yeah, but that's a meme of itself already. Like,
Idolizing a dead gorilla.
Yeah, immortalizing a dead gorilla. Man, I don't give a fuck about gorillas.
no, but like that became a meme in and of itself of like the Harambe memes. There'd be like a meme. The meme would be a guy as an old guy and his son or grandson or someone coming up and like, hey, Grandpa, what's this? And he'd pull up a picture of like a gorilla, and you'd be like, sit down, son, let me tell you a story. And it'd be like the Harambe story. Like,
That was a good meme.
yeah, like that's what you're thinking. Like that's what you're talking about.
It's so weird thinking about like how we're going to be. What really did it for me is I started thinking about the time we live in as the 2010s, similar to the 1910s. And how looking back at people in the 1910s, you're just like, you didn't fucking know shit. And now people are going to look back at us in 100 years and be like, you didn't fucking know shit. And that makes me sad.
Fuck those people from the beginning of the century shit.
Yeah, for real. It's like, It makes me so mad.
They were driving cars on the ground and shit,
It's like driving cars on the ground and shit.
doing
just-
it by themselves.
It like makes me realize that I am desperately and sadly in the beginning of like mankind still, and it makes me sad.
Yeah,
Do you want to be at the end? Would you rather be at the end?
there is no end.
What's that one meme where it's like born before?
Oh, so it's born too late to explore the new world, born too early to explore the cosmos, born just in time to explore dank memes.
Yeah, like what the fuck? That's
We're
all
a
I
generation
have.
of dreamers.
That's all we have, and no way to get there.
Memers.
Oh my!
Hashtag memers.
What's that one Naruto song?
Fighting memers.
Fighting dreamers.
Fighting
Fighting
memers.
memers.
We are
Fighting
fighting memers. Da, 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 da.
Some other, sick Japanese shit.
We just yell.
We just yell. Yeah, you shouldn't ever experience that.
Unless you want it, we can do it.
You can come over. We'll do it.
Oh, we'll do it.
We're not
Even if it's
special.
your first time over, we'll do it, and you'll never come over again.
That's why we don't make very good friends.
It's trial by
Some
fire.
people came over after.
Hey, Amanda made it.
Yeah, but she's more obligated than others.
She is more obligated. So how was your guys' week? Oh, wait. So episode 4 isn't out yet, which is the one with Brett. I just wanted to say that it came out really well. Brett.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Brady's lying.
No, Brett, you did a very good job of talking
The
to
one
the mic
that- The one that was
consistently.
sponsored by Little Caesars.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Oh, so in episode 4,
Oh.
I told
To address this.
I need to say this. We recorded episode 4 Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday.
Night.
Yeah, Saturday something. And then in the recording I said Mike Illich toss us a sponsor. Turns out a week later he died. So,
R.I.P.
yeah, R.I.P.
Rip.
I don't want it to come across as I'm asking dead people for sponsors and I don't give a shit about dead people.
Yeah, it was
was-
kind
it-
of jarring. We weren't expecting.
It was very poor timing
Yeah.
for me to say that, not for him to die. That's also poor timing, but this is coming across also bad.
I think bringing attention to it was the worst thing you could have done.
All right, well then just cut it.
I won't cut it.
Thank you.
I will say some words.
All right, superimpose me screaming in the background over it. Yeah,
Like going Super Saiyan?
yeah, superimpose that in the background.
Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, I still have to finish editing that YouTube video.
Yeah, so just and make it so as it gets more and more awkward about me talking about
Mm-hmm.
the thing, the scream gets louder and louder, and that's my inner voice telling me to shut up. But it's just screaming, and it's louder and louder in the background of me talking, and I won't shut up. Just do that.
Okay.
Granddad.
2016.
Oh, that's a good meme.
Ah, son. We should bottle our memes and let them age.
Sound
Like
good.
I bet
Jeez.
they won't age well.
No, we can keep it in a cave.
Have you seen the meme from the year 42069?
No. What?
There's a meme, and it's just like 4 doors, and there's like purple, yellow, green, and red. And on the top it says, "This meme's from the future. You don't get the reference yet." And then meme scientists discovered it's from the year 42069.
I give it a couple weeks.
Dude,
It died.
it's dead.
Yeah,
But
I like it.
it's because it was too soon.
Yeah, you don't understand. You don't get the reference yet.
It'll be back.
It'll be back. I stick by this idea that there are going to be internet archaeologists, and they'll have to dig through the internet to find a lot of our history because print isn't a thing.
They're gonna wipe the internet history. They're gonna wipe it
They're
all.
gonna wipe it. It's gonna be like the book burnings. Like it's gonna follow the same curve. As
Yeah, it's just gonna be instead of like burning
past.
books, you just go and say, "All right," and we're done.
Like I think there's going to be
professional like firewall crackers.
I think there's going to be some research position for a hungover college kid to like go through the old school internet and see all of our shitty little memes and be like, "Oh my
So what does this mean? I don't get the. This year hasn't even happened yet. It's only 3162. It's not even close to 42069.
it's too soon. Put it back."
Yeah, no, they're not gonna understand anything, and they're gonna
No, there's no concept. Especially like the Bon Appetit memes. Bone Apple Tea.
Boner Apple 3.
Boner Apple 3. Boner Apple Knee.
They get so meta that it doesn't matter anymore, and that people are gonna think it's some big deal, but it's not gonna be.
Everything is actual garbage.
I think we're pretty nice.
I think we're nice people.
We're doing the best we can.
One day at a time.
And isn't that what it's about, God damn it? Did you know there's like 6 people on the planet who...
That's it?
Yeah, there's 6 people on the planet.
6
and
whole.
they're all right
All
here.
in this room.
No, there's 6 people who have key cards that if 2 of them at any moment swipe them at the same time and hit a button, they can restart the internet.
What?
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg's one of them.
No.
No, he's not. You're thinking of Fife Dog.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
You mean Big Lips?
Big Sean.
Jay-Z, I didn't mean that. But yeah, that's like a thing. And
Ain't
it's
no
like
one
in
dissing
case
Jay-Z.
someone breaks the internet or something.
Like Kanye?
You can actually turn off and turn the internet back on.
What are you laughing about, Grant?
So it's a meme.
Okay.
And it says 2008 was 20 years ago. Why hasn't Obama aged? And then it's a picture on the left from 2008. And then they mirrored the picture and put 2014 underneath it. Or they mirrored the picture and put 2014 under it. It's hard to explain because there's
But
so
it's-
much.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
now.
And then it says CMUMM. I don't remember what it said.
It says communism, but the letters are different colors for each one.
Oh, that's why.
And then it's like a distorted picture of Obama's face in the same colors.
Obama's.
It's great.
Okay, it's a little late to say this, but now that I have a platform to say this, if you're a person who at any point has ever said the phrase, I don't agree with Obama's politics, but he's the coolest president we've ever had, you're a bad person, and I don't like you.
I don't agree with all of Obama's president.
But he is a cool person.
But he's like
He's like the coolest president we've ever had.
He's like the coolest president we've ever had. I hate you. What kind of person says that?
Because cool in image is starting to rule the world. It's what's... I mean, that's just what's next. Like, that's the whole thing. It's ridiculous.
Like, to have said that, at some point you heard someone else say that, and you're like, that's a good thing to say.
It's
I'm also gonna say
regurgitated.
that.
I get that. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's regurgitated ignorance, and like that does drive me nuts. But it's like you're gonna have to experience that.
Regurgitate something smarter. Watch the
That is
History
not
Channel
physical.
and tell me all about Pawn Stars.
You regurgitate
because that's what it is now.
You
Garbage.
regurgitate Tesla all the time.
I learn about Tesla. Don't you dare! I learn about Tesla and then I talk about it because I'm passionate.
Regurgitate something smart.
It is smart. Tesla's the best car on the planet.
Sponsored by Tesla.
I wish. Sponsor me, Mike. What? That's
Elon-
not his name.
Elon Musk.
Mike Illich.
R.I.P.
Don't bring that up,
Elon,
man.
please sponsor me. Let me go pro.
Mr. I, you were a good guy.
Mr. Musk. That's such a bad name. Mr. Musk. Do you think Elon Musk smells good?
He probably
I
smells.
sure
he
hope
probably
so.
smells musky.
He smells fruity, actually.
Is there any word on if the Uber CEO, Travis Kalanick, left the board or not?
What board?
What board?
Trump's advisory board?
Oh, I don't
have no
know.
idea. I don't follow enough.
Because everyone was pissed at Uber, saying that they were Trump supporting. Did you hear about that?
Well, anyone who's Trump supporting, everyone
Yeah, I
else is
heard
pissed
it.
for
And then
some
like
reason.
people switched to like Waze and or not Waze.
Lyft.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Waze is like yeah.
Well, it was because the CEO of Uber was on Trump's economic advisory board, and people found that out, and they're like, "Oh my God, Uber supports Trump," and it's because a bunch of stupid people ended up saying it, and so that just became what people thought was reality, and it's like I think he left the board is where it's at right now, the advisory board.
That's a shame.
Yeah, because it's especially a shame if you don't like Trump and you want people like Travis advising him on subjects that Trump isn't aware on. Because don't you want smart people advising the man you don't like?
Yeah.
So they pushed him out of a position where he could have any real control over anything.
That's why I think it's really good that Steve Harvey is in charge of like urban housing.
Yeah. But Elon Musk is also on the advisory board, and he stayed because he just realizes that's where you should be.
Yeah, isn't that like what you said? Like exactly what Elon Musk said.
Yeah, he was like, "What the? Don't you want people like me advising the president on subjects he's not smart on?"
And then people are like, "Maybe
You support Trump, you bitch."
maybe I do. I don't know what I want."
He's like, "I just want to go to other planets, and this is the best way for me to do it."
People just feed off negativity.
It's true, and the internet's dumb, but I love it so much.
This is also true.
I love it so much. I think about like a life without internet, and I can't go on.
It's just there's so many times where like I default to my phone when I do things in life.
It's
like,
amazing.
It's just it's so often, whether it be something productive or whether it be something completely counterproductive.
Or buying a raincoat for your dog.
Or whether it be buying a raincoat for your dog. Tell us about that.
I canceled the order.
Did you buy a raincoat for Bear?
I did.
And you canceled the order?
I canceled the order hours later.
Was it just an impulse buy?
Yes, it was.
Oh my god. Do you want to talk about impulse buys at Macy's today?
What?
I bought a shirt I wanted.
Okay. Do you want to talk about Macy's?
I hate Macy's.
Why do you hate Macy's, Amanda?
Yo, fuck that bitch, Judy.
Aren't you happy Judy lost her job?
I am happy Judy lost her job.
So Judy was the lady that Okay, so we went to Macy's today.
That's it.
We went to Macy's.
Macy's is, I don't know if as a whole going out of business. That's just what I've heard, that they're going out of business. But Macy's in the mall that is next to our house is closing down. So everything's like on like major sales. And we shop around for like 30, 40 minutes, which is already kind of longer than we were planning on being in there because we were really hungry.
We wanted Chinese food, bro.
We did get Chinese food after. We wanted Chinese food. We were hungry.
Hungry.
So we finally finish our shopping. We get in the line. Okay, we get in the line. We're like, okay, the line's moving slow, but there's 3 people in front of us. Won't be that bad. So, long story short, about 40 minutes passed before we got to the front of the line, and that was just the whole horrible tale, and it was not worth it, and it was very disappointing. And
At least you got K-Cups.
yeah, I got a good deal on K-Cups, but it wasn't worth it. I would have paid her the money that I spent on the K-Cups I would have paid for them at full price just to be faster.
What took 40 minutes?
All right, so this bitch Judy.
Spent 20 minutes checking out the first 2 people, and then there were 2 other people in front of us.
Okay.
Another 10 minutes each at least.
That's
just
it.
because she was awful.
She was just bad at it.
She was awful.
And the people were terrible too, because it's like every sign in the goddamn store is like 60% off. All sales are final. No additional discounts. And then the 2 bitches that were in the front of the line, they had like 20 shirts, and every shirt was like, I know this shirt's like $6, but like, could you make it 4? Could you like make it 4? No, bitch. Okay,
Like
but this
everything
shirt's
must
7.
go.
Everything's must go.
Everything's must go.
Everything's must go.
I'm just gonna take it.
Okay. I know you said that shit about the other 10 shirts, but this jacket is $6.
I mean,
How
I'm
about
just gonna
5?
put it this way: like, no wonder they're closing. Like, I mean, holy shit!
I'm just so
like everything about that. Like, I'm so floored. I'm real tilted about this.
I don't
like,
but like I don't think like since they're closing, I don't think they'd have their A team working there. I'm pretty sure they got rid of it.
they had like other people in the back running around, like literally, like fucking sorting hangers. Like, I saw her at one point for like 10 minutes do nothing but move hangers around. I'm not talking with clothes on them. I'm talking with just hangers. Like, there's another register right next to you. Fucking get us out of the store. You'll sell more.
There was 2 cashiers up there. The first one was awful. That one was Judy.
Fuck Judy.
The second one looked like she was trying on fucking coats. The next thing, it was hot in there. I was sweating, and this bitch had a full fur coat on, just walking around, doing nothing.
Yeah, she was doing nothing. It was really irritating, and it was a lot of emotional. Like,
it was super emotional in there.
there was a lot going on in my head, and I was just wanted to slit my neck.
That's a first.
I don't. They have this thing today where like I don't think, and they like to talk about it. they think I don't think or something.
No, we know.
There's something deep down that they're upset about, I think. Some deep.
Justin's just mad he doesn't have a mic.
Pretend it's a penis.
There's 5 of us talking, and there's only 3 mics, so we have to share. And Justin's upset that he can't get his own mic.
Even though he's gotten his own mic every other time.
And it's working for other people.
He really wants to say something.
He has 2 mics in his face, and he can't think of anything to say.
No, he can, but he knows we want him to react.
This is the channel. Justin
No,
reacts.
Grant.
Oh, wait, they didn't. They brought it.
Grant, no.
Didn't they change it? Can we not say that? Bleep it out.
That's the word I chose to bleep in this fucking podcast is react.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
they won't even know because that will be bleep.
You can say just you can't say channel. It's like God damn it. You can't say God and damn it, so you gotta bleep God out.
Well, what if I just bleep is? The word is every time we use the word is, and they don't know what word I'm saying right now.
No. The bleep, react, and channel together. So if I say the words react,
Okay.
and then the next word following is channel, bleep one of the 2 words.
Just bleep react channel.
This whole thing will explain what we're bleeping because we've gone into very explicit detail that it's react next to the word channel.
You could bleep channel. You could bleep that, and it's the same thing.
I wasn't actually gonna bleep anything. Now I have. Fuck.
He actually has to bleep something.
Hold on. I'm gonna look up a random word. I'm gonna look up.
Come on.
Glorp.
All right. Random word generator. Generate random words. Okay.
Justin.
These words will now be bleeped. Purple, tense, wizard, fetish, amateur, and hotter. And no one will know any words.
I like that. Justin, tell us about your lacrosse game.
You gotta bleep all those words when you say them in the list so no one knows what they are.
That was the joke.
That's
I've
the
been
joke.
wondering what I'm smelling this whole time, and once again, it's Justin's feet. I fucking hate you.
Justin got bad feet.
Justin had a lacrosse game today. Justin, tell us about how your lacrosse game.
showered. I showered right before I left.
Change your socks.
We'll just take them off.
Hashtag
I
go
think
you.
the socks have made the feet smell bad now.
Throw them at Amanda. Throw them right at her.
No, don't.
Drape
throw
them
them.
over her.
No, don't.
Drape them over her nose.
I will.
Like you've never lost socks before.
I don't want to lose these socks.
Why don't you tell us about your lacrosse game?
Oh,
I heard you-
I played a game and we did it and we won and it was all good.
She's rolling.
I'm glad it was all good.
Oh yeah, real good.
Did
stuff.
you play in the game?
Yeah.
Did you score?
What did you do?
Did you do?
Did
No,
you make out with a ton of men?
No, no, it's just a joke. You can't say that because they don't know.
This is 4 years deep. They don't get that. We made that so long ago.
Can you cut that?
Yeah,
Cut what?
back up.
Wait, back up where? What's
so tell
happening?
us. So you played. So how was it?
It was good.
Why can't we talk about kissing dudes?
That's not the point. We can't talk about like the lacrosse, the joke of like the lacrosse, the
Remember
goal.
when Noah made that joke? Why? We were cutting all this. Remember when Noah made that joke and it was like we were making fun of lacrosse and like, oh yeah, how many dudes you make out with? You set a record for reach aroundies that game.
Oh, reach
Remember
aroundies.
when he said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't joke about that here because they don't get it. They'll just think that's what this is.
It's
Oh,
way
that's
too.
funny.
There we go.
it's
We
way
just
too
explained it.
Explained it. So it works now.
Yeah, Grant made the executive decision to keep the mic on him, and I'm glad.
So tell us about the reach arounds.
Tell me about your reach aroundies, bro.
No, I don't wanna.
Okay.
So Justin won his game. He sent me a Snapchat and he sent everyone. No, I think
I got it
I think
twice.
everyone.
I got it
everyone
once.
6-7 or something, right?
I mean,
7
8
to
to 7.
6.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
In
Justin-
overtime.
Justin got
Yeah,
7.
in overtime. Say the bigger one first.
7-6, the bigger one.
There you go.
I don't
6
sports
to
too
7.
well. When I do, it's anime.
It's true. High IQ is good.
Sponsored by HiIQ.
Sponsored by High IQ. I wish. Dude, Crunchyroll, sponsor us.
Shout out to Crunchyroll.
Shout out to use promo code FRIENDS to get 10% off.
Use promo code Grumps to get 10% off your Crunchyroll.
No, Grant. That's not us.
Sponsor us, Aaron.
Game Grumps, sponsor us. Oh, man. I don't even know what I'm going to have to cut.
I don't know.
Hey, I'm Grump.
That video fucking sucks.
And we're the Game Grumps.
Oh, my God.
You gotta cut that.
I
I think that's.
You gotta cut that.
I think
That's-
you
it's
have to.
copyright.
I don't know.
Just bleep it.
There's typically a coin flip chance between cutting something or making it the intro.
You can't make that the intro. That's their literal intro. You
Literally,
can't do that.
Fuck.
People will hate us.
But now this is the intro.
You can't
No,
make.
you
You can't
can't
do
do
that.
that.
That's
I don't know.
no, you can't.
I don't know.
The people that listen to us, I guarantee you, are the same people that listen to them.
I don't know. I don't know who.
I don't know who listens to us.
Neither.
Who are you?
They,
People actually listen to this.
We
Yeah,
have
wait.
500 downloads.
500
Do
downloads.
you really?
yeah.
I don't know how or why, but we
Oh,
do.
that's awesome. I
Yeah.
had no idea.
But no one's talking to us.
She
yet.
doesn't listen to us.
Brett does. I'm surprised Brett listened to us.
no,
Now he-
actually, I listened to one.
Yeah. Don't listen to the second one.
I don't. That's kind of why I've refrained from it. If
good call on the
my
second
dad
one.
asked.
About the
Oh,
podcast?
Tell him it doesn't exist. Tell him
No,
that you don't know
I
what
told
he's
him.
talking about.
Oh.
She said she doesn't know the name or anything about
Oh,
it.
cool.
Oh, okay, nice.
That's
Good call.
fine.
The name of what? The podcast.
You're welcome.
Your friend's podcast.
Oh, I thought your dad asked about why was Justin masturbating in the couch cushion at the age of what was it, 9, 8?
Oh, right. She didn't listen
She
to
hasn't
the
watched
episode.
that one. Oh
Wait,
no!
no, Grant, spoilers.
I want to hear.
Spoilers. This episode 4.
Go watch episode 2.
This is episode 5.
Go watch episode 2.
You don't watch it.
You don't want to.
Go watch Brett listen
It's
to
on
it.
YouTube.
Go watch Brett
Is
listen
it
to
on
it.
YouTube?
Yeah, I post on YouTube.
Yeah, go watch it.
There's no watching.
Listen to it and watch it. Watch the bar move and listen to it.
I listen to it at work and everyone hates me.
Do you? Why do they hate you? I thought Alex liked it.
Alex liked it, but that's because Alex is like
Us?
a meme lord.
Oh.
That's what he calls himself.
Have you listened to all
He
three
made
at
himself a
work?
cape out of dough.
Did-
And I took a picture of him.
Have you listened to all 3 at work, Brett? Or just 2?
Did you listen to episode 2 at work? Because that's
Yeah, I listened to episode 2 at work, and that's when everyone hated me.
What? How many people are in the store?
4.
Oh my god, including you?
Yeah, and
You
I
can't
didn't.
work there
They
again?
mostly hated me because I'm like, no, I'm listening to this, so I'm doing cheat outs. And they made them all listen to it, and also didn't help them up front.
you can't, Justin. You can't work at that store anymore because they know you're.
No,
dark
he
stories.
can't. It's only Jake and it's only the good people.
Oh, you can't work there.
That's funny.
You can work there when it's only bad people working.
Justin, you can't even be disappointed. What the fuck did you expect talking about
No. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
fine.
even mean to.
That's true.
In the podcast, I'm like, oh wait, oh fuck, no, I don't want to say that, and you guys made me say it.
We made you say
Yeah,
it.
we peer
Nobody
pressured
makes
him.
you say shit.
Peer pressure's the best thing.
It's
if I
true.
didn't, the rest of the podcast would have been, what'd you want to say? What was the story? Come on. Come on. That would have been the rest of the podcast.
Do you think George Washington wouldn't have been president if they didn't get peer pressured?
Do you think Kanye West wasn't peer pressured when he was up in front of the mics?
No.
No, he was. He did it.
What?
He did
Yeah.
it.
Like the George Bush doesn't like black people thing. Like,
He did that for him.
yeah, but like he did it because the mic was in front of him. Justin was pressured by the mic.
No.
Yeah,
We pressured
I
him.
had to get that story out there.
We pressured him.
He had to do it.
Somebody had to know.
Yeah.
But it's dumb.
Yeah, there's nothing going on in my head.
Ever.
Nothing. It's just
Oh, Grant,
up here.
did you know today is the 3-year anniversary of Twitch Plays Pokemon?
Really?
Yeah. Where the fuck did all that go? That time?
Didn't it take him like 6 months?
No, it took, I think,
14 days.
14 days for the first game. Red.
And then didn't it take him like? Didn't they go like 2, 3?
Mm-hmm.
They went up
kept
to
going.
3, right?
No, they're still going.
They're still going. What are they on right now?
I don't know.
3 what? What do you mean?
Today
Jen.
they launched a new one. Yeah, so I went back into the lore a bit for Twitch Plays, and god damn, that was something.
That was hard to watch.
It was, I mean, I
It
would
wasn't
just keep it.
something that like I feel like it could be set down and watched. for
No,
a
I
very long
tried.
time.
I would just always have it on a second monitor at all times of the day.
I tried just watching it one time, and I was like, I can't do it.
Cause it's like
And
a
then
lot of
every-
like aggravation.
Yeah, I would just keep it on and see what was happening. It was
you
nothing.
were the aggravation, weren't you?
No, I didn't go on and do it. I wish I did though.
People like Grant did.
Yeah, I would have.
People like Grant were the ones making it hard.
Yeah, I would have. I would have totally made it hard.
Like that one place on Route 10, I think, where it's the 5 spaces where if you double tap right at any point, you're going to jump off the ledge.
Yeah, I would have totally right every time.
Oh my god, yeah, that went on for 18 hours.
Yeah.
It took them 18 hours to move more than 5 spaces.
5 spaces to the right, because at any moment, if you hit down, you were going to jump off a small ledge, and then you'd have to go back up.
I would have
In
done every
18
Not even
hours,
a puzzle.
And there were people on for 18 hours straight that hit
How long?
down.
How long did Team Rocket's hideout take them?
Not that long. They got the Master Ball.
Really?
Yeah,
and they used it on Zapdos.
which is a feat because it could have went at a Rattata or
I'm
something.
surprised it didn't go like at a Pidgey.
Yeah, it could have gone at anything and won on Zapdos. First of all, they got to Zapdos.
Yeah.
They had to go out of their way to get Zapdos. And then they used the Master Ball on it. It's incredible.
Explain what Pokemon or Twitch plays Pokemon or whatever.
Okay, so Twitch Plays Pokemon is so Twitch, the live streaming service. You can live stream games there. So it was live streaming Pokemon Red for the Game Boy, and there was a bot running at all times that would take commands for the game from the Twitch chat, because you can talk in a chat room essentially. And what this bot would do is take commands. So press A, press B, go right, go up, go down. It would take those commands and put it in the game. So effectively, what you have when 30,000 people are in the chat doing this is nonsense and anarchy. And specifically, I mentioned anarchy because in the chat you could also vote for democracy or anarchy. And at any moment it can switch. And what anarchy is that every input is received from chat. And what democracy is that every 10 seconds you vote for the next input.
They're both sound extremely aggravating.
The whole thing is aggravating. Anarchy all the time. It was essentially an anarchy the whole time, except for super difficult times.
Yeah.
On I think the 10th or 11th day, at one time, I think Europe released 18 Pokemon, including our starter.
They said it was New Zealand.
That entire
Right.
time zone.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Because they were the only ones who were up at that time.
Except for like
except for creeps, yeah.
Except for the people like Grant.
Except for people in the United States watching this happen and not able to do anything.
Awful.
Yeah.
But happy anniversary. I guess it gave the guy like
permanent eye damage.
Yeah, permanent like
due to
visual
the stress
damage
of running
somehow.
everything, yeah.
Yeah.
what?
He just got super stressed because of how popular it was, and it caused permanent eye damage in his eye.
Oh shit.
One theory I read in a comment, because the guy was doing an AMA on Reddit, and the one theory I had is he would be working on the computer, and then like when your eyes lose focus and you see the squigglies,
Oh, I love that.
your eyes are supposed to focus on them, and if you focus not on them and you keep looking forward, your eye gets super stressed.
Oh.
Right.
Really?
Because it's like your eye telling you that, hey, you're losing focus, so like focus on something else.
Focus on the squid.
And if you force through it, you're going to stress your eye out. It's like overworking a muscle. Would you guys get robot eyes?
What?
Yeah.
Well, you wear glasses, Grant.
Do we get what?
So.
You can only get benefits from robot eyes.
Yeah.
Would we get robot eyes?
So
Would you?
Oh, hell yeah.
Right?
I mean, I would start with just one, like for prototype reasons and like glitches and shit.
Why would you just do one?
Well, if it doesn't work, I still got another eye. Like
That's not
whatever.
Smart call.
No.
What
If you
would be...
if you have one, you're done. Either way,
Why?
because the way the
What if
object-
it breaks? And I just can't
then
see
get
it?
another robot.
What
eye.
if I don't have the money or insurance doesn't cover it? I mean, come on, real life.
Then don't get
circumstances.
either. You either get none or two.
I think in the...
If it's cool and it's an investment, I'll try it. But I'm gonna just do one probably.
No, because the way your optic nerves are set up, you can only receive information from one eye to text it to the left brain, and then one to the right brain. So you need both, or just one. One won't work as well.
But people have one eye.
yeah,
But then you
Grant.
have another robot eye sending you signals to another way. That would be two different input signals coming in.
No. I'll have them disconnect. Okay, we have the technology for robot eyes, so I'd have them I'd have them disconnect my other eye, assuming they can do that.
So
If
you
not,
don't want
then
your
just-
eye doesn't do anything.
No,
Then
no.
wait, then why would you just get one if you're
That's
disconnecting
what I'm
the
saying.
other?
I would keep the blood flow to it, but I'd find a way to just get rid of the waves. I don't know. I'm just saying, if there's a way to only get one, I would only get one, and then I'd keep my other eye.
Why though?
Just
To be Kakashi? Is that your real reason?
all I want to do is be Kakashi and sing "Fighting Dreamers." And
Fighting memers. Someone should make that video.
Kakashi.
Should be us. What would be
Do
the
it.
first robot part you would, other than the brain, because that's the
Penis?
obvious superior
Fingers.
choice?
Fingers.
Fingers?
Yeah,
Penis.
think of how much extra stuff. if you're okay, so your fingers are already kind of like weak compared to like your arms and whatnot. But like
Okay.
imagine if they had like the strength to do what your arms can, and
Like a
each-
monkey?
Yeah, but like no, like the strength that your arms can. So like each finger could support different things. I mean, I guess if I could get extra arms, I would do that.
Okay.
Yeah, just extra arms instead.
So you get extra.
But if
arms?
I had to replace something, it'd be fingers because I could. Like,
so a robot hand,
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hero.
yeah, like it doesn't matter.
you'd be really good at hand stuff.
Everything would be over. Everything
Like
hand
brushing your
stuff,
teeth.
like juggling.
Until the one time it malfunctioned, you go.
Yeah, I'd only get one first.
Yeah.
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm. Maybe my brain. Maybe I would replace my brain.
No, you can't do the brain because that's the obvious choice.
Oh well, then
Because that's superior.
fingers. Yeah,
Because you would get the brain, and then it'll allow you to make the next superior choice.
maybe kneecaps.
What? Why?
Why wouldn't you just do whole legs?
Just do the leg.
Yeah, just the whole leg at that point.
Oh,
Just
I thought
one,
you were talking
Brett.
about- I thought we only
Just
got one
Just
part.
one. Just
One
in case.
part.
Just one.
leg is a leg. Leg's one word.
Leg covers all the different parts of the leg.
Leg is leg.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
All right. I thought this was different.
Boat for boat.
Boat for boat.
That was almost the name of this podcast.
Why? Why didn't you name it Boat for Boat?
Because that's a bad idea.
I don't know. I mean, like, I get the whole Your Friends podcast, but like,
Bitch, you're on the podcast right now.
no, I know. But then someone say Boat for Boat. What is this? Boat for Boat.
I like it, but that's because I'm me. But other people won't.
I suggested it as a joke.
You suggested also something dude something.
I don't remember.
It was a while ago.
Two dudes in Grant.
We were just in the kitchen talking about it. Kinda. And it kinda was almost boat for boat.
I wish I was there to vote for Boat for Boat.
Vote for boat.
Vote for boat for boat.
I think it's fair to say that the same thing would have happened.
Yeah, but I would have had support.
At that moment, you would
Boat
have
for
been
boat?
supported
For boat for
by,
boat.
yeah. Boat for boat. Boat for boat for boat.
I mean, it doesn't matter, boat for boat.
Hashtag vote for boat for boat.
Real friends.
How many of us?
What's happening?
Things are falling apart.
Okonkwo.
All right, so you asked
Dude!
us. So before we trailed off, Alex, you asked us
Did I?
what we did this week, how our week has been.
Oh, that was like a half
That was
hour
a
ago.
while
bro.
ago.
I'm on a ride right now.
Yeah, we're on a bad ride.
That's not. I don't know.
What did you do this week, Grant?
I went to school and I went to work and I slept.
What happened at school?
What happened, Grant?
I schooled and I had a test and then I tested.
How'd you do your test?
How'd I do it? With a pencil.
Okay. How'd you do on it?
I don't know yet.
Okay. I took a quiz this morning, and I got 100%.
Lit.
Lit. I love
Quiz
online
lit.
quizzes. Yeah.
Literature.
Literature. The hypest.
Lit, derived from literature.
This episode was sponsored by Harris Design. Do you have walls? Do you want things on those walls?
Maybe art.
Maybe art?
Maybe
Custom
shelves.
art? Custom wood wall art?
Pretty fancy.
Pretty fucking fancy.
Looks neat. Surprise your friends.
Looks neat. Surprise your friends. We're surprised with the wall art we have here. Thank you to Nathan over at Harris Design.
Spice up your walls.
Spice up your walls.
Spice up your life.
It's just Nathan. He makes pallet wood art and he makes custom furniture. So if you want like a coffee table or anything, if you're interested, go to harrisdesign.design and you'll find links to his Instagram. You can email him. Maybe get something custom, go to his Etsy, buy a wall art. They're super cool. All the wood comes from Metro Detroit. He buys everything local. So if you care about things like patriotism
Local business.
and amazing wall art that will make all your friends super jealous,
Let's be honest. It'll shock your friends.
it'll shock your friends. These pieces of super strong, high
Highly
quality,
durable.
highly durable. It's wood, dude.
Oh,
highly customizable.
Yep. Send an email over to Nathan at harrisdesign.design@gmail.com. Get something super custom for your walls, coffee table, whatever. Use promo code FRIENDS at checkout on the Etsy site and get 10% off your first purchase.
Maybe
Ooh,
something for your mom.
maybe something for your mom, your
Makes
dad.
great gifts.
Oh my God. Gifts. Harris Design, created for individuals.
We just beat The Witness. Me and Grant beat The Witness this week. He did most of the work.
Oh yeah, we beat that. We've been playing that for a while.
Did you guys use strategy guides?
Nah.
No, we played it for a week. We beat it all on our own. We're at 490 puzzles completed.
And then plus 36, I
Plus
think.
36, maybe 40, roughly there.
We played for a lot. There was I think there was 3 days we played for just 9 hours straight.
What time did you guys stop that day?
The average
Five.
playtime for a player to beat the game it's like 70 to 120 hours of gameplay. We had did it under 50.
Yeah, we have no clue.
We don't know for sure. I mean, we know it was less than 70.
We know it felt like a while. It felt like that was a good chunk of this week.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
That it's over?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the game, or he got the game to kind of hold him over until Breath of the Wild comes out.
And it didn't.
Because I was too enthralled with it. I thought I would just be like, pick it up, do the puzzles, but I was like, I really wanted to go. And then it was very satisfying to keep beating the puzzles. And then you get to this one part where it's like it's a time challenge. And that was like the most amped I've ever been in that game for any challenge.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was so excited. I played it for 3 hours straight before going to work. And then I played it for another day. I played it for 2 hours when I should have been studying for my test that I had this week. And then
Yeah. I mean, it's called the Music Box Challenge. If you're not planning on playing the game, go ahead and just YouTube that. I'm sure there's playthroughs on it. But it's you start it and then there's not much sound that happens in the game as in music wise or anything. It's kind of all nature sounds. But when you start this puzzle, it's the first time, and it's one of the last puzzles in the game, so you have to get really far in it. And when you start this puzzle, Beethoven starts playing, and it's really intense, and really makes you feel it. And it's hard. It's hard to keep yourself cool, because holy shit, is it a lot. And
I mean, that one moment when you guys had to listen to that one audio file was super fucking annoying. That one woman doing that quote that wasn't hers.
Oh, we didn't have to listen to that. That was all optional.
yeah, that was optional.
Oh
we did
my
it
god,
to,
fuck you.
We did it.
Chose to listen to it.
We did it to you because we knew you wouldn't like it.
It was annoying.
There's 6 of those. Do you want to see all of them? One of them is really annoying. It's a man trying to light a match and walk across a path without the match going out.
Gosh, it was awful.
You want to see that one? It's 7 to
That sounds
hell.
funny. Is it just a story oh my
Yeah.
god, I keep fucking
No,
up?
there's
no
no dialogue.
There's no dialogue.
What?
You
So you
just-
actually watch it?
Yeah, you just watch it.
So it's like a video
Yeah.
in the game?
Yes.
I'm not that interested.
Another guy talks about
Is it, sad?
elimination.
No.
We really spoiler alert, but
Don't spoiler alert The Witness. Just don't talk about it.
We just did.
we just did.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
You didn't give away any key.
we just told them that they don't have to watch the video and that it's all pointless. So
Life is pointless, my son.
I feel like most people wouldn't watch those videos anyways.
play for the puzzles. It's a great game. Shout out to the makers.
Jonathan Blow. You rock.
Holy shit.
What was that video about in the end, by the way? Get back to me on that.
What?
There's
Nothing. Spoilers.
yeah.
Oh, okay. No spoilers. Oh, shit. Grant and I are thinking about getting into Melee, Smash Bros. Melee, because
Yeah.
we like how it feels.
Ew.
It's definitely way different from the Wii U version, but it has something in it that I like.
We could move the Wii to a different room because it doesn't need to be down here for any reason.
Yeah, it's true.
And then just
We
put
just
the,
need an
and then
outlet.
just put the CRTV there.
Kitchen.
Oh, you can just go to Salvation
Yeah.
Army and get
I have one.
Grant has one already.
Where?
My mom.
I have one too,
Oh, okay, at your mom.
or a trash.
I
day.
mean, we
No,
we
you can
have
just-
one now.
And then if we find another copy of Melee, we could not
LAN?
play together. No, never mind.
That's not a thing.
I forgot.
It's
You
the
can't-
Wii.
Yeah,
We're gonna-
fuck.
we're gonna have a
It's
LAN.
actually the GameCube.
That's not how shit works. Fuck.
We have a GameCube and a Wii that you guys can use anywhere.
Let's just use the Wii.
I don't know why you wouldn't use the GameCube.
Actually, we might.
You don't need the sensor bar or anything. It's
Yeah, and it's a
Yeah, I think
component.
it might be better.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
You're welcome.
Thanks. But I was just looking up on esportsearnings.com, which is just, it tells you how many tournaments and how much prize money has been awarded to games. I was looking up Melee. But the top game is Dota 2.
Yep.
And it has 94,900,000 wait. Yes. $94,954,023.45 awarded totally.
Damn.
That's so much fucking money. That's almost $100 million.
What's after Dota?
League of Legends, and it's almost a third.
Really?
37,084,800.
It's that far behind?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just power law distribution.
Yeah.
The most popular thing will always be significantly more popular than the second.
What's after League?
Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Okay.
Then StarCraft 2. Then Counter-Strike.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
And Melee is actually number 19.
What's number 18?
18 is Overwatch.
Really?
Yes.
That fast?
Halo 3 is number 20, and I was really surprised by that because of how old that game is.
So old, yeah.
And tournaments aren't like being run for it anymore. It was just that's how
popular it was.
And how much esports was cultivated by Halo 3 because of just how popular it was.
Think about how much Xbox was called.
Like it's super just insane.
I got an Xbox. I play mostly PlayStation, but I bought an Xbox 360 back when they first came out to play Halo.
That's expensive.
That was why I got it, because I knew I wanted to play Halo.
My friend Justin, who isn't on the couch right now, my childhood friend Justin, he bought the Halo 3 edition Xbox 360 with the Master Chief Collector's helmet. And when you would press the power button, it was a sticky grenade.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
I was just looking to play it.
Green one with the copper disk drive.
Yeah. Yep.
It was dope.
Does he still have that one?
Yeah, it's in his basement probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw it away.
It broke though, and he got the Elite.
It broke? Does it not make the plasma grenade noise anymore?
No, it doesn't do anything.
It's like the Red Ring of Death or whatever.
It did Red Ring, yeah.
Damn. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was a dope console.
My Xbox got that Red Ring of Death. I sent it back in.
Mine got the red ring too.
They
Mine
fixed
also
it.
got the Red Ring. I turned it
They
off.
gave me
and
3
never
months
got it
free
again.
live.
What?
They gave me 3 months free live. It was only out for like a week, but they gave me 3 months free live.
It took you a week to get a Red Ring?
No, to get. I sent it in, and then about a week and a half later, they sent it back to me, and which isn't that long to go without Xbox, but they sent me 3 months free live for the inconvenience, and that was impressive. And that was like 2 years after I had the Xbox.
I bought a used one from GameStop, and then the first day it red rained, and I took it back to them, and they gave me a full refund, which was very nice because I haven't like attributed GameStop to doing that.
Yeah.
And then with that, I bought a new one because I don't know why I bought a used. Oh, I bought so that was back when they had the classic and then the arcade one. I bought a used classic, and then for the same price, you could have got a new arcade.
I was probably 12 when I got my Xbox, and it was the arcade version.
Yep.
And it's like super slow, and it like doesn't run games anymore, and I haven't turned it on in like 2 years. But that's the only one I've ever had, and it's the arcade version.
Yeah.
It was like $100 when it came out. When I got it,
I bought my GameCube for $100.
Yeah, when they had that deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 4. My mom and dad bought us because I come from a family of 6 kids. We had 4 GameCubes in the house.
No, I was the only one who played video games in my house. I was the oldest, so.
I was the middle child.
Right.
Yep, we kept arguing because none of us wanted to play Animal Crossing. Or we all wanted to play at the same time, so just buy them a GameCube.
None of us wanted to play it.
That same year I got a GameCube, I got my probably 20-inch CRT with a DVD and VHS. Yeah. It was hype. It was hype.
No, yeah, that was
VHS, DVD, and a GameCube.
Think about it now.
That was
Think
like
a very old-fashioned sentence.
Just think about what you said.
Yeah, I was like 8, I think.
I know, no.
That was like the transition period of like media playing devices. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Well, I had to watch my Animaniacs, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like right now, you see cars with audio ports and CD players, but it's just gonna be like phone hookups and stuff, like USB ports.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Bluetooth and USB, and then that's the new transition.
It still pisses me off so much that new cars don't have places for phones.
Well, don't newer cars now have Apple Music into them, integrated into it?
Yeah, with my brother's car he just bought, he has CarPlay.
Yeah,
which
so
is the thing.
It just logs into your account.
What kind of car is it?
An Audi S3.
Right. From selling Verve.
From selling Verve. Yeah. No, he's a programmer.
So doesn't it? You just like log into your account and it plays music through the car instead of like your phone.
Well, what happens is that there's a touchscreen in the dash, and
Mhm.
it basically becomes your phone.
Does it
Right.
connect
So-
to Wi-Fi, or does your phone have to be in the car?
Your phone has to be in the car.
So
You have
it's-
to connect it via a USB.
Oh, okay.
It has to be connected
Not
because you're
Bluetooth?
expected to not use your phone. You have to use this.
It won't
console.
automatically connect through Bluetooth when
No.
you turn on the car.
Not to do this. You
That's
have
it.
to connect it for this.
That's the
CarPlay.
next step.
It's a lot to transfer over to Bluetooth. An entire operating system to operate on a thing.
Do text pop up?
A
on the
computer doesn't operate on a screen via Bluetooth yet.
Right. No, I mean, I'm just, I don't know. I'm just saying like that seems like the next logical step for conveniency.
You know, I thought the next logical step for conveniency was fucking cup holders, but your car doesn't have any in the back.
My car does.
Mine doesn't.
Grant's doesn't. And Grant's is
Grant's is newer than mine
Yeah, it pisses me
by a
off.
couple of years.
I think it has them in the side door though. Those are just not convenient.
Those are useless though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but what
where
about
am I
the
gonna
middle
put my
seat?
big gulp?
I want to sit in the middle seat, even if I'm the only one in the back. I'm sitting in the middle so I can have conversation with both people in the front.
I hate it so much.
Yeah,
I want cup holders.
I didn't make it.
I still think cars need like a place to put phones. New cars,
Yeah,
like fucking do it. Figure it out.
designated.
Josh's truck has one.
What is it? The thing?
It's a Dodge.
Oh,
It has like
Actually, I've been
I think
liking what Dodge has been doing.
it's just
with
like
cars.
it has like a little thing that says like you put your charger through this thing, and then like it holds it in place, and then you set your phone right on top of it, so that way the charger doesn't like get bent and shit and broke, and then the phone's in a place.
that's nice. Damn. Is it like sturdy?
Yeah, it's sturdy.
More cars doing it. More cars do that. I know you're listening, Henry Ford. Do that. You bastards. Please don't fire me.
Grant, remember when you worked for Ford?
For that like 2 days.
Oh, dude. I can't come in. I'm sick. All right, it's fine. What'd they tell you?
They said, "All right, we'll call you." And then-
Damn.
They didn't call him, and he never called back.
Yeah, right.
I think
Never
you
called
kind of
them.
realized the workload was going to be too much.
Well, yeah, because I was working the other job too.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
I would-
plan was, Grant, isn't that going to be a lot? You're like, yeah, but like, fuck it.
Yeah, the plan was that, and then what happened was I went there, and I worked, and then I came back, and then I went from there to Little Caesars to work, and then from there I went home, slept for 3 hours, then went back to work, and then went back to Little Caesars again,
And
I
he
did
was
that-
going to do that all summer.
and then I did that 3 times, and then I ended up passing out in my car, one time.
While
Like
driving?
not while driving. Just I fell asleep in my car, and I was like, "Wow, this is terrible." And then I went to my bedroom and I fell asleep, and I was like, I set my alarm, and then 7 of them went off, like they just all kept going off, and I woke up like I didn't wake up to any of them. I woke up hours later and I was like, "Fuck, I missed it." So I
Right.
called them. I'm like, "I'm sick," and then they're like, "Oh, okay,
We'll call you.
we'll call you,"
We'll call you.
and then they didn't.
Honestly, I'm glad
Famous
it fell
last
through.
words.
It's like, yeah, it's better that it did. It was too much, and I wasn't gonna just stop on my own
Yeah, but you joined a union in those 2 days.
in those 2 days. Yeah,
You did stop on your own. You just didn't wake up.
No, it wasn't willing.
That's true.
It was.
Yeah, I remember because I woke up. I remember that morning. I woke up and I saw you were still here, and I was like, "Grant, don't you have to be at work?" And you woke up and saw me, and you're like,
Fuck.
"Yeah." I'm like, "You just weren't mad about it." Like,
No, it was awful. It was the
Yeah,
wor-
he was really fine with it.
it was the worst.
Felt like shit.
I was happy though because I was sad I wasn't going to see Grant a lot.
I was gonna be working. It was 10 hours there, 3 days a week. So that's 30, and then I was doing 30 the other. So it would have been 60 a week, but it would have
And
been
school. No,
it was
school.
summer. So it was just alternating between night and day.
It was just it's only 60 hours, but the way like you wouldn't do it all in one place was the thing that was fucking you.
Yeah, because it was like 10 hours here, then drive an hour, 10 hours here, and then you
go
drive an hour home.
Yep.
Sleep for like 4 or 5 hours, drive an hour, 10 more hours, and then loop that for 5 days.
it's just too much. Like, you need personal time. Like, people take advantage of their personal time and
Personal space.
Personal space.
Personal space.
Step 1.
Step 2. Personal space. You need to have your personal time. You need to realize how important that is, because without Without it, you lose track of what you even want to do.
Well, yeah.
Is that what you did?
No, that's just. I mean, I've noticed that when on days that I've had to work a lot, and it's become like, I work as much as I try to work as minimal as possible to make enough money to do what I really want to do, and that's
Play
not-
Smash all day.
Well, yeah, whatever I want to do at the time, and whether it be clean my apartment or not clean my apartment, or ignore the mess in the kitchen and watch a show or something. But like, there's something about being in your own thoughts. In my head, there's nothing, but there's something there's something about sitting in that nothingness that is just good for
Isn't it
you.
relaxing?
Yeah, it's good for you as a person.
You just sit here, and then once you realize you're nothing, you're like,
Yes.
you're just like, yes.
Yeah.
You're like, you're sitting here and you're just absorbing TV, and then you're like, I'm not even thinking.
Yeah, I like to be doing nothing to the point where I go, damn, I need to do something. And that's how I know, like, I've done it enough.
I'm
Yeah.
good now. I've recharged my batteries.
Yeah.
My piece of shit battery.
You need. I think it's an average of 6 hours a week.
Yeah.
You need 6 hours of nothing a week.
At least, yeah.
Don't count sleep because that's something. You're
Yeah,
sleeping.
not sleep.
Well, sleep is like, you shouldn't count sleep for anything other than like,
Sleep.
this is time I'm going to do
Yeah.
always.
You've got to drown out your
Everything.
life, your week.
Well, I
And
mean,
it-
it's like how nobody works 8 hours a day, or Brett for you 12.
Yeah.
Or like, there's just parts of your days where you're just there. Because nobody works 8 hours a day. If you work 8 hours a day, you're going to burn yourself out in 3 days like Grant.
Yeah.
Nobody works 8 hours a day.
What do you mean works 8 hours a day?
Like if you
you're not
go to your
constantly
job,
working.
you're not working for 8 hours a day. There's
take
like a
breaks.
lot of it where
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
I need to just stand here for 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, for me, like, a break is like, my break is I'm going to pep these pizzas instead of.
Right, but it's like, I meant more like in a creative field, I guess, or like a desk job where like programmers aren't programming for 8 hours a day.
Well, like, I sit down to pee when I'm at work.
Yeah, you do sit down to
You
pee.
sit down to pee in general, don't you?
Yeah, because I get to sit down.
Yeah.
And like that's my breaks. Like I've incorporated so like in order for me to make sure everyone around me sees me working all the time because I don't want to be a bad influence, I make sure I take my breaks in ways that people don't see it. So like if I have to take a phone call throughout the day, I'm going to take a phone call but I'm going to go outside, sit down while I do it.
Mhm.
Or if I have to go to the bathroom, I'm going to sit down to pee or whatever and I'll take my break then. And that's how I'll do it.
I was talking more of like a job that requires like a thinking job. Because
Oh,
you're,
okay.
yeah.
I don't think.
Ours is more active.
Yeah.
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 We're
You're
like,
like a passive, like,
Right.
where you're just a cog.
if
I
you
don't
do
know.
like
I
a
mean,
thinking,
they want me to think.
If
They-
you d-
at the meetings, they always tell me to think.
yeah, like you do think a lot, but it's not like your job isn't,
Your job is still like
you're not like a writer.
You're
I'm not creating.
You're connecting with people too at the time. You're always interacting with others.
Yeah.
You're never alone just doing this task.
I mean, that's what Nathan always talked about at Little Caesars a couple of years ago when he worked there with us.
That
He was like,
he liked the interactivity.
no, he was like, I just wish like I was using my head more. And it's like, I feel like I could be doing something different. And now he's doing all that Harris Design. This episode was sponsored by Harris Design. He's doing all that Harris Design
Sponsor us,
stuff
Nathan.
because it's definitely what he wants to
R.I.P.
do.
Nathan Harris.
And he's
Oh no!
Just in case.
anyone we call out,
You got a week.
you got a week. But
Oh no!
it's like Nathan's doing that now because it's what he wanted to do and use his head and like build things and create for people. But you don't do that for 8 hours at a time because you'll kill your brain.
You
The
won't
brain
be
just can't
creative
do it.
anymore. That's a different
Yeah.
kind of work. You're right. Regardless, the time to yourself is still needed.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're talking about jerking off, right?
Yes, jerking off time is
You
necessary.
need 8 hours of jerking off a week.
3 jerk offs, good jerk offs a week minimum.
You get 3. You get 8 hours out of 3 jerk offs,
what?
Alex.
No, 6 hours.
Okay, you get 6. You get 6 hours
week.
out of 3. You know that's 2 hours of jerk off.
No, 3 good jerk offs a week minimum.
Yeah, and I said 6 hours to yourself minimum.
Yeah,
and then I
that's-
equated self to jerk off, and you're saying 3 is
Bitch,
6
you can't
hours.
jerk off for 6 hours. The fuck?
Not
No,
all
no,
at
no, no, no,
once. 2 hours apiece.
No, bitch, 3 a week.
Yeah, you said 3 a week, and I said 6 hours earlier. I said 6 hours to yourself.
What does you having to say 6 hours have to do with me jerking off 3 times a week?
You said that's what you need a week, and we said 6 hours.
And we're equating.
And
we're
you agreed. You never disagreed with our 6
We're saying-
hours.
I'm disagreeing right now.
Are we
You
saying-
edit. No, here's what you did. You talked yourself into a hole. And that hole is you jerked off for 6 hours every week.
Okay,
That's a good.
I'm getting a
I've got
9.
In 3 times.
I've got
In
sources.
3 sessions.
You've got sources?
Yeah.
I've got sources too. Me, motherfucker. I don't jerk off for 6 hours at a time.
No, it's not 6 hours at a time. You do it 3 times a week.
Okay.
And you do it on average 2
Okay.
hours a time.
Yeah, you could do it an hour and a half one time and then 2.5 hours the next time.
Exactly.
If I have 6 hours a day and I'm jerking off 3 times, how am I not jerking off for 6 hours? It doesn't matter if it's 2 hours per cum.
It's 6 hours a week.
Yeah, it's not 6 hours a day.
You might come more than once.
But Brett says 6 hours a day.
no,
might
he
come
said
more than
week.
once.
He said week.
You need 6 hours a week?
Yeah. So it's like 3 times a week you do it, and it adds up to 6 hours.
If you,
I agreed to too many bullshit things, and now I'm getting mad.
So one time you could do a 45-minute one. That's a quick burst.
it's a quick burst.
Oh my god.
Tell me what it's like to.
What is it like to masturbate for 2 hours? I don't know.
So you obviously
Have done it at least an hour
You
and a half.
reach completion more than once within that 2 hour span.
Bro, dude,
What's it like
I
to
come and I'm
continuously
done.
go? Like once you're done, like keep going, and then do
No.
it again.
Do you wash, rinse, repeat?
Or do you just keep going?
You just keep going.
Do you
No, I fall asleep.
with all that dry.
You're not supposed to do it before you go to sleep. It's actually bad for your brain.
and it keeps you awake. Why
if you
is it
do
bad for
anything
your
for
brain?
2
I
hours
don't
before
remember.
bed,
I
it's
just
going to
read-
put you
I
to
read
sleep,
something
dude.
that said, it's like, here's how you get better sleep. Step 1, stop masturbating before bed, you sick fuck.
It's like the
I
best.
feel like
time.
any list with that at top is not a good list.
That wasn't step 1. It was step 3. Step 1 was go to bed at a reasonable time, you sick fuck.
Oh.
And then step 2 was set an alarm for a reasonable time, you sick fuck. And then it was don't masturbate.
Please.
I do those first two.
Yeah,
I sleep good.
I sleep all right.
No, you don't.
I sleep
You
a
don't
lot.
follow any 3 of those rules.
Here's what I do.
You jerk off before bed, and you don't go bed at a reasonable time.
So I get home
You
from
sick
work.
fuck.
I jerk off rigorously
For 2 hours.
for 2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours on that shit.
2 hours on that dick.
Oh my god, no.
Then I wash my sheets
Okay. You come in your sheets?
all over,
You just come on your sheets?
just all over myself. Because I start the load, and then I hop in the shower. It's a cold shower because I gotta wash it hot because I don't want any cum in the sheets.
He starts the load after he finished blowing his load.
Yeah,
Are we talking about laundry load now?
We're talking about the laundry load is what he starts after he blows his
we're
cum
talking
load.
about loading my Beretta.
What?
More loads. 3 loads.
I don't know what that had to do with you blowing a load though.
So after I'm done washing my sheets,
I
get
spit
in
at
the
it like a
shower.
Beretta.
I get in the shower,
Garatata.
and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get ready for bed. And then someone comes home.
And then I jerk off.
And then they're like, let's watch this funny thing. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll watch an episode. And then we're up playing The Witness till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Watch this funny thing. And then we play the witness.
I'm like, now I got to wake up at a reasonable time because I work in the morning.
Yep.
And so I set 15 to 20 alarms, ranging between like a 2-hour span, because I don't want to sleep in. But
What time do you have to get up for work, Brett? Some days.
It depends on what days. We go in at 8:30, so I'd have to be up by 8.
And what time are you playing the witness?
5.
So what the fuck were you saying about that? I follow all 3 steps. Bullshit.
No,
You don't go to bed at a reasonable time. Ever.
No.
everyone said I don't, so I told them my story.
We don't though.
Yeah, the story that
I just wanted them to know.
you don't, but
Yeah.
you said you did.
No, I didn't say I did. I don't follow the steps. I just
We
want
don't
to
follow any.
No, I jerk off rigorously.
Right before bed.
Right before bed.
I always jerk off
So,
rigorously right before
We
bed.
we play the witness until 5, and then at 5:30 we both go to our separate ways and masturbate.
Is this the mark I'm leaving on the earth?
Rigorously for 2 hours, and then my alarm
I
goes
leave
off.
my mark in my bed.
Oh my.
So that might be true, might not be true. You'll never know.
Bro, that's some bullshit that masturbating before bed doesn't put your ass to sleep.
No, it's not. You're not supposed to do it though. I don't remember.
It puts me
Bullshit.
to sleep.
I don't know what the reason
Bro,
is.
I got the experimental facts to call bullshit. You don't think I've ever masturbated
I've got
before bed?
sources.
I got sources, bro.
Hold on.
Me!
Hold on.
Why does it always turn into this?
Masturbating or dicks?
Either horror
Oh, dude, you're right.
as a whole.
Because that's who we are.
I don't know. Why should you here's one that says you should.
I think you were reading someone's personal opinion on the subject.
I might have been.
And my personal opinion on the subject is that you should always masturbate before bed.
Well, this is a personal one, but this guy said he started at 10. So
Masturbating?
Close to you.
Justin.
Close to you, Justin. This next paragraph said, time travel in the 5 years ahead. I masturbated a lot. And then
How much cum does a dude cum in his life?
I don't know.
Ew, remember that box of cum that you showed us?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, that was awful.
The Reddit box of cum.
Oh, here's why. So
Okay.
when you ejaculate,
All right.
you release like a literal dick ton of chemicals in your brain.
Like
The
that.
article didn't say that.
No,
They missed an opportunity.
you got serotonin, norepinephrine,
All right.
oxytocin, vasopressin, and then like
What
so-
about melatonin?
No, melatonin's when you need to sleep,
Oh, yeah.
and you're not releasing that.
Oh, yeah.
You're releasing
yeah.
serotonin. That's what wakes you up.
Dude.
So
no.
when you jerk off, you're like you stimulate. You're like, bro, I'm awake as fuck. And then I guess why you the argument for why you should do it is because those probably fade really fast, and then you're tired as fuck, and then you're relaxed as shit. But then why you shouldn't
So-
do that is because you're overstimulating yourself, and then you become addicted to jerking off before bed.
Oh,
Bro, I'm addicted to cookies.
that's fair, I guess.
No, it's not fair. I don't do that shit.
You're not addicted.
I'm not addicted to shit.
You're not addicted.
But it sounds like you're in denial.
Bro, I can stop doing it anytime I want.
I'm sure that's what they all say.
Yeah, man.
All I need is my
I
robot
just don't want to
hands.
right now. I just need my raw hides, bro.
My rides.
I don't know, man. I don't feel happy after I jerk off. I feel sad.
You feel sad?
No,
You feel sad.
I feel sleepy.
No, I don't feel sleepy until after the serotonin leaves.
It's like
You ever cried after sex?
no.
Have you?
No. Just wondering. Connor Cook has.
Have you ever seen a crab?
What?
The quarterback for... He used to play for the Spartans. Now he's the backup quarterback for the Raiders.
Was it like a really good sex?
Someone that my sister's friend Claire went to state. Someone she knows had sex with Connor Cook, and she said that after they had sex, he cried.
Did he like cheat on someone with
No,
her?
he just was really emotional because he had sex, and he cried.
Oh my god.
That's something. Some people just cry after sex because they're emotional. He's one of those people. Yeah, and he fucking sucks too.
Good for him. I
Uh,
mean, to let it all out like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
to let
only
it
are you
all. That's a
busting-
weird time to do
Hey,
it.
not only are you busting like your cum load,
Mm-hmm.
it's your emotional load coming out too.
Awesome.
I'm like, after sex, I'm like, or like after jerking off or whatever, like, I'm thinking like, high five. Like, I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm so sad. Like, I'm thinking like, good
Yeah, I
things.
just masturbated. Everyone, touch my hand.
Everyone, high five.
I'm thinking like, I want to wipe my cum on you. And then be happy about it. I'm very happy, yes.
I don't feel any different after I jerk off. But I mean,
Then why do you do it? You do it. That's
I
what-
don't do it very often.
You feel different. What?
I don't know. I never make the decision to jerk off. It's always just like
Hey.
something makes me want to jerk off.
That's what you making the decision right there.
No, it's not a decision.
It's an
just kinda
impulse
like-
buy.
Yes,
I know.
exactly.
I get it.
I never make the decision
you
to jerk
never
off.
pencil it into
But
your
you
phone
don't have the
calendar.
impulse to buy it again after, so it's different.
You don't pencil it into your calendar like 7 p.m. Jerk off.
No, dude.
You don't?
I've never. I've never once.
Plan that shit.
I've never been like, man, like I'm a jerk off. It's always like, I guess I could jerk off right now. Brett, stop
I'm
it.
like at work, like, oh, okay, can't wait to get home and jerk off.
Are you?
All the time.
Oh my god. Sometimes I'm at work and I'm like, man, I want to hold my own hand.
Well, you could do
He's
that. It's
sad.
not frowned upon.
Yeah, but it won't give him he knows he won't feel the compassion.
You can do that in public and not be like ridiculed like you would for for
You
jerking.
wouldn't ridicule that motherfucker holding his own goddamn hand in
Not
public.
for someone holding his own goddamn dick.
Like,
He's holding his own hand,
I mean, that's
swaying it.
Doing that shit.
That's different. It's different. It's a different type of ridicule.
Looks more like an imaginary sword fight.
Yeah, it's more like
I imagine sword fights with Brett.
We have actual sword fights.
2016. Oh, this is a mess.
2016 was
This is a
Grant's
garbage fire.
fucking year.
This is a garbage fire. That tweet will be in the show notes.
what?
Garbage fire.
2016 is Grant's year.
My year.
Grant, was 2016 your year?
Oh hell no.
Tell us the story.
Of 2016?
No. Of
Tweet.
of the where it came from.
All right, flashback October of 2015. We're at Brett's old apartment,
Yep.
drunk.
Very,
Not me.
Very drunk.
I stumble into Brett's bathroom.
Okay.
On top of the toilet is a guest book.
Yes.
We have a guest book that you sign
It's
in
a
on.
potty book.
Yeah, it's like for when people that don't live there come into the bathroom. It's like to save memories. It's kind of cool.
I
It
opened,
got thrown in the toilet.
Oh yeah, we kicked the shit out of some people in Smash, and they got
And they
so
would go
mad.
into Brett's bathroom, trash
They
it.
trashed my bathroom.
They would just get pissed and go, "Fuck this game! Fuck you, Brett!"
This game was my life.
And they would go into the
And then they
bathroom
ran
throw
into the
shit.
bathroom.
At one point, they were both in there. You just hear the shower curtains rumbling and shit. Fuck you, Brett! Fuck you, Alex!
Oh, they ate the shit out of Grant too.
Yeah, Simon doesn't like me now.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't like us because of it.
he just makes up stories. Yeah.
This is worse. This is stupider than Dicks on Ice. I just bought 2 tickets.
And I just bought 2 tickets.
Oh my god.
What is it? Shit ass!
Asshole right now.
Yeah, you're shitting dicks into my ass.
Those were words that they said out of anger and
Shitting
frustration.
dicks into my ass right now.
That was pure frustration out of
Oh
2
my
people that came
God.
over this
It
one
was
time.
wonderful.
It was the best.
Oh, because they talked a lot of shit and they threw
They
a
were
lot
like,
of
"We're gonna
shade
destroy you,"
before. Yeah.
and then we destroyed them.
Oh, so bad. And they're like older, so like
Oh man,
we were
it was
being
great.
respectful until we.
And it was their
We're
first
winning
time
a lot.
over. They were not respectful. They threw your potty book in the potty.
So
No,
back to
we
the-
were being
back to the
respectful.
potty book.
Back to what it is.
It was on the toilet.
Yeah,
I saw it in my haze of confusion.
and drunkenness.
I guess I opened it.
Mm-hmm.
Must have.
We still have it.
Took the pen, and in the spot where it says draw something here, I wrote 2016 is my fucking year.
And then you tweeted it.
And I tweeted it.
How was 2016?
And that became a thing.
Subpar at best.
Was it your year?
No.
I'm sorry.
Now we're in the year of the rooster.
And now it's 2017, and life passed us by.
The Chinese New Year isn't the same New Year as the Years of the Rooster was part of 2016 too.
Thank you for that fact. I did not know that it did that.
It might have been a short time. I don't know when it is.
I'm here for.
But
a
yeah,
good
so
time, not a long time.
Grant was like, "This has not been my year."
It's not his year,
Yeah, and
but
so,
it's over now.
And so we were like, "You got next year," and he's like, "Yeah, 2016's my fucking year." And then it became a thing in a tweet, and it wasn't the greatest year for him.
Nah.
But now 2017 is gonna be his fucking year.
Nope.
No, he's learned.
Don't make bold statements at the beginning before the beginning of the year.
Before a year happened.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna start working out, or I'm gonna stop smoking.
Yeah. Oh, it actually wasn't October. Wait. Yeah, it was August.
Oh,
That's wow. That was early.
I was 2/3 of the way done with 2015 when I.
And when you decided to just give up,
Yeah.
pick it up later in 2016.
gotta do it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Hey, when you feel it, you gotta do it. You gotta live in the moment. That's the true testimony of life.
Live in the moment.
God's dead.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. You think I'll cut it, and I will, because I can't leave that in there. Fuck.
Because it's so misplaced.
It's
Yeah,
so
just
out of
it's just out of nowhere.
It would seem like if I don't edit it out, like I put it there.
Yeah.
Like
I
just
have
some
ADD
random
and you
Brett
can tell with
talking
my-
like, yeah. And then Grant said 2016 was in his year. God is dead.
I have ADD,
Well,
and
now
you
you
can't
have-
tell by the.
now you
Sometimes when I speak, it just kind of like other things come out.
Now that
Grant, the average amount of cuts in an episode is 536.
now that we talked about it more, you have to at least leave it in. Yeah. Don't you see it
Thank
now?
you for listening. This was your Brett's podcast. You should discuss this episode on Reddit because we have quite a few downloads, and none of you have talked to us yet. And I would like to hear from some of you, at least. Be nice. I'm sorry that you've listened to us, maybe for a couple hours. Discuss this episode on Reddit /r/FinalFM. You'll see the links to our YouTube videos, and we post to YouTube. I'm thinking about actually doing some video for podcasts in the future as a potential thing. But we talk about a lot of shit that I cut sometimes that isn't the most appropriate. So subscribe on YouTube if that's your deal. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. That would really help us out. Leave a rating, a review. You can follow all of us on Twitter. You can follow me at AlexComp, KAUMP, or Instagram or wherever. That's just my handle for everywhere. And then that's Grant Davis over there.
Handle is at Grant_Davis 33.
And then that's Justin Brodzik
At Justin Browsick 14.
and Brett.
Brett Campbell. Find me at Brett_Ray_.
And then our Brett's wonderful girlfriend.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
Shut up.
I like how you add that one in there.
Say your fucking name.
Amanda Brodzik.
And what's your Twitter?
I believe it's just Amanda Brodzik.
Okay, if it's not there, oh well.
It might be a dot in the middle, might be an underscore in the middle.
I don't know. Just go to Brett's following list.
There you go.
There you go.
She's in there. I don't have many
I think
followers.
there's like 2 Amanda Brodzik, so if you look me up, I'll be there.
She's the pretty one.
I'm the pretty one.
You think?
I debate Grant is probably the prettiest one.
Thanks.
Grant's the prettiest.
I mean, Justin's feet smell like shit, so.
There's 3 Amanda Brodziks.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Fucking pick.
One of them's Jean Grey as the Phoenix is her twit pick though.
Oh,
So she's the pretty one.
she's the pretty one.
Oh, shit. I got some competition.
And then the other
Yeah,
one.
Jean Grey. I don't know who that is.
The other one
I don't
is an
know either.
adult woman.
Yeah.
So
she
is-
added me on Facebook when I was like
She's from
13.
Atlanta.
Oh my god.
Thanks, guys.
And that's a wrap.